Thank you, Tom. And in honor of National Tradesmen Day, joining us back in the studio this morning is Mike Smith and Ryan Stern. How are you two doing?
Wonderful.
Thank you for spending your morning with us. And so we were talking in the last hour about, what are the trades, what both of your councils do, and it seems like a big thing for you guys is getting people of the younger generation interested into the trades. And so could you mention how each of your councils do that?
Well, right now we're trying to build awareness and create outreach, right? So we kind of started ultimately with our visits to the school districts, right? So it's going out, from late November through February and just talking to high school students about their potential career choices. And we did the last couple of years have created some very powerful programs like the Building Trades Summer Camp, and the Construction Connect UP program. So both of those programs are very valuable for us as a recruitment tool. And again, giving students an experience, right, with the trades. So, but we did that, ultimately as a large group, right? So the ISDs, Michigan Works, and many others along with our trades and our councils. So I don't know if you want to talk a little bit about kind of how we started that.
Well, I think the summer camp is one of the more interesting ones. That's designed for, we take 30 students between the ages of 14 and 17 years old. Throughout their 6-week program, they're paid $12 an hour, and they work with each one of the trades throughout the thing. They actually do hands-on projects. We do some community service projects, and it's just to give them a taste of what each one of them does to spark, to get a little spark going in their brain as, this might be something that we want to do, and show them that there are these jobs in the community.
Yeah, go ahead, sorry.
I was just going to say, one of the things that we start out with is some of those soft skills, right, with the students. So once we identify students, the school districts and Michigan Works identify the students, the first thing they're doing is a resume writing and interview workshop. They get interviewed by a panel of 9 adults, which can be intimidating even as an adult, right? But think of being a 14-year-old sitting across from all these adults. So we run them through that process, and then they're going to get financial literacy, and they're going to get safety training before they ever hit any one of our sites, because we want students to understand that they're now earning money and you need to be responsible for those dollars in our particular industry.
Yeah, and it kind of seems like from what you guys have been saying is that there's a lot of support for once people get into the trades. There's different organizations and it seems like a kind of a community.
It is a community. There's a lot of people, like in our interest program, there's a lot of people that come together within the community to try, because we know we need to keep people coming into the trades. We really, it's one of the top 10 jobs that's coming out on the market or need for people is into the trades. And these jobs, like we said earlier, we need more people now, and we're going to need more people in the next 7 to 10 years. So it's really trying to keep people going in our community, because we can't expand our communities without building our communities, and we need more people in construction.
Right, yeah, and so how can, people interested in the trades, whether it's students, maybe somebody a little bit even older who wants to switch up their career or something, how can they get a hold of you guys? What's the best way to get information?
Well, the best way ultimately, you can Google anything, right? And the good news is I know our Google status is getting better every time with our website, right? So upconstruction.com or .org, either one will get you to where you need to go. Or you can Google Michigan Building and Construction Trades Council, and all of our websites have links and information to all of the individual trades, which is kind of where you want to go to see what a day in a life looks like. Websites have come a long way, and you can really pay attention to it. The other thing is we do multiple career fairs across the UP at least twice a year. So next week we'll be over in the Ironwood area at Go Gibbet Community College, who we're partnering with. And that's a great opportunity for high school students. And we have somewhere around 600 students that typically come through during the day.
Wow.
And that, again, that's just that piece, right? So that we'll have heavy machinery there, so they'll be able to put their hands on it, they'll be able to operate it. Everything we do, we try to make sure that it's hands-on, and the virtual aspects of everything we can do right there on site, that students could put the VR goggles on, right, and see some of the things virtually and safely.
Definitely, yes. Well, thank you both for being here this morning, and happy National Tradesmen Day.
Thank you very much.
Yes, and we will be right back with more My UP Mornings after the break.